Right, so I was just down in the basement and I picked up 10 cogs that weighed 10 fucking pounds each. So we're going to go to Mazulft. Probably fastest going to Windhelm and riding south from there.
Where do you want to go?
Actually, Kinesgrove. Kinesgrove will be nice and close by.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady, old girl. Where do you want to go?
Oh, look, some Imperials. Did I do the quest for Aranea?
There are so many
Dravnir.
delightful ways I've pictured you dead.
Thank you. What do you do in Kinesgrove?
Nosy one, huh? I was a mage back in Morrowind. I lend my talents to the mines here, helping them keep the tunnels safe. By Azura, it gets hot in there. I use frost salts for a potion to keep the heat bearable, but I'm out.
I can find them.
If you want to go to the trouble, feel free. I suppose I could offer you a bit of free alteration training when you get back.
Did I accidentally hit her or steal from her and get caught?
All right then. Never should have come here. I'll let you live. Huh? This time. I'm getting out of here.
This should be good. Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. I can make all your problems done.
You're that
Now
one
move along
from college.
before you
Heard
get me in
about
trouble.
They wouldn't let me surrender. I'd say there's a high possibility that I stole from her.
Waiting. The insufferable waiting.
Right, so we're gonna go this way and up to Mazulft. We've been there before for the quest for Katria. Katria, what one was it? I can't remember now. She'll get so mad at me for just forgetting what her name is. That's a hell of a road there, by the way. That bump, no normal trade caravan would go through there. They would just go around. Right, hello. Here, Stone Archies is Mazulft. Let's go see the Synod. You know, as at the Wear Maroon, I could have just picked up the cogs in the way. Oops. Oh well, no need now. And I've got a Daedric horse, which is just absolutely awesome. We'll be up there soon enough, like right up there. That's where we come out as the exit point. So, yay. I hope it's comfortable here because there's lots of steam everywhere. That'll keep the place nice and warm. You can never be too warm. Mostly.
Gone. Find Baratus.
inoculary.
You better be glad you died. Because I was going to kill you. I'll tell you now. You can leave the boots on. Nah, you can't. Right, research log. Blah 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 blah. So what they did is they took this crystal all the way back to the Imperial City, right? Because it was the wrong temperature. They took it back to be adjusted, and then they brought it back through Skyrim's cold environment back to here again. It was probably set right the first time, and I've just not noticed that travelling through Skyrim has frozen it cold and caused it to be maladjusted. Yeah, and then I've done the exact same thing again, and it turns out it's the same thing again. You're going to have to adjust the crystal on the fly. I kinda get sick and tired of always having to change spell because, oh no, frost spells don't work in Skyrim. He's fucked. Yeah, so that's what I mean about Cryomancer is completely useless in Skyrim, is almost every fucking enemy has some sort of resistance to it. Oh, that's for another part of Arniel Gain's quest. You have to adjust the soul gem. If you know where the convectors are, you can find one quickly. You know, I don't care if they take care of it, because at the end of the day, I'm already maxed out all my skills. There's no more progress for me. You boys take care of that, please. There's a cog I don't need. £10 per go. Yeah, moonstone is generally only found in, like, it's rare to find it. There's only one mine in the whole of Skyrim that has moonstone. I think there's only one ebony mine as well. Maybe two. Maybe 2 orichalcum, 2 ebony, 1 moonstone. It's fucking annoying to get a hold of. The only other place you can get it is in ruins. And you have to know which ruins to go to get it. And it's not a lot at the same time, you just get this tiny amount every time. It's the same way I don't mind using keys as well. Oh, by the way, for the same reason I don't mind using the summons to kill things is I don't get any XP for it. I don't get any XP for picking locks anymore, so there's no point. I may as well just leave. Yeah, you can't escape from me now, you bitch. You can fly, but I can still hit you. I want a spell that just comes on and off when I tell it to. But vanilla Skyrim, so we're stuck with the spells we have. That is a good book. The Argonian account. Well, she managed to cut off a Falmer ear. Come on. You can leave your boots on. Screenshot moment. I don't know why you want to screenshot that. Avoid the obvious trap. They get shreked by the poison. Yeah, all this Dwemer plate metal there. That I can make so many arrows and bows with. If you want to level up your smithing fast, Dwemer metal. I make Dwemer bows and it about... Again, I'm not sure if it was 270 or 90. I think it was I'd have to check up again, but you make about, say, 90 bows and then you smith them all up, and that, I don't think it's 90, it might be 270 bows, and you smith them all up, and by the time you finish that you'll be at 100 smithing. And your what you call it, smithing skill goes up by the amount of money value that the weapon is increased by. So say your bow is worth 1,000 gold and it increases to 1,200 gold. It's only that 200 difference that affects the XP of your leveling, and the price of the bow affects the leveling in regards to how much XP you get when you make it. So if the bow is only worth 200 gold, you only get 200 XP worth of 200 gold worth of XP when you craft it. It's not 200 XP, but that's what the formula is based on, is the gold value, base gold value of the weapon or armor you make. So that's not the price you get at the shops, it's the price that it's in the editor, the creation kit, that you get the XPs based off of. So no matter how many skills and whatever you use to make it to increase its value, how many potions you take to increase its value, it's not going to give you any extra XP. It's based solely on the value it's in the creation kit. And again, it doesn't matter how many speechcraft fucking potions you take. It's a value gain based on the base price that gets added onto it when you smith it up. That you get XP based on. No, we're not taking lockpicks. Lockpicks have weight in survival mode, and there's no point in having a lot. When you have a perk, that means you can use only one. I got the Highlander perk for it. There can be only one. Come on, come on. Tell me somebody's seen that movie. Please. You guys have fun. I'll give you a hand. Right, nothing here to loot. It's the same as Speechcraft as well. People are like, oh, I can use potions to increase the value of the things I'm selling, and that'll give me. No, it doesn't. Technically, it doesn't. It's only going based off of the base value and the value you get. So using potions to get a little bit more gold will help, but it's not going to be the biggest gain in the world. Unless you're doing things like 1,500 gold and you're using a potion that gives you 50% extra, then yes, okay, maybe that helps a little, but at the end of the day, unless you're min-maxing your power leveling, it's not the biggest deal in the world. The biggest thing to remember when trying to level Speechcraft is to sell things individually. You sell a stack of 7 things, it's only going to count the base price of the first thing in that stack. Okay, so if you sell 10 for 350, or 10 individually for 35 each, you'll get more XP for selling the 10 individually for 35 XP, 35 gold each. Because the 10 at 350 does not give you any extra XP. It just, you're basically selling one product as far as the XP gain is concerned. You shush, puppy. People are allowed to exist outside the house, dog. Okay? Dog? Doggy. I have your ear in my hand now. Come here. Turn around. Get back in that bed and stop grumping at people outside the house. They're allowed to exist. Okay? This dog does not like people being alive outside his house without talking to him. And that's the biggest problem he has. There's people outside the house and they're not talking to him, they're not giving him attention. They simply exist and are not paying attention to him. And the biggest problem for him is in the not getting paid attention part. I really wish it was real-time looting, like in Fallout 4. I could use ice in them actually. But at this point, I am not changing because I'm in a Falmer ruin and I'm going to have to keep switching between ice and fire. Being a cryomancer is tough as fuck. Because you're either going to have to stop using ice magic, or you're going to have to summon things to help you out against the things that resist ice. Like the Dwarven Automata basically take no damage from your ice. They give no fucks for it. They work in the ice all the time without giving a toss. So your little frost spells are just not even getting a look in. Of course, there is ways to work it, and I wish Bethesda would allow them to happen, but it's not going to happen in the game engine. Is basically all it is. But used to draw aggro. See, you can't do things like draw an aggro in this game. No. In fact, they never worked in Pillars of Eternity either. It was always the fucking priest they went for. It just, like, even if you get someone to aggro onto someone first, as soon as the fucking priest, that fucking what was his face? The priest that was a complete arsehole. Yeah, you got him. That Falmer's not giving a fuck for us. Right. They're fucking still going out there. Like, there's still somebody outside my house is arguing like fuck about something. Excuse me 2 seconds so I go have a look and see what is going on. Sebo! I was not giving you leave to get up and go back. Sebo! Return to your bed. That's it. Beddy boys. Bed. Where I can see you. Yes, that bed. Oh, there goes my summons. Don't know what it was, but they've walked away now. Finally, they've went away. Seriously. At least you can take on the Chorus Hunter. Right, you're dead. Yeah, Moonstone. There is a source of Moonstone in this dungeon, but it's not an actual mine. And there's one that is in the Reach, just next to the place where you take the blades. Skyhaven Temple. What's it, Cloud Ruler? It's one of the two. Get hit in the ass, you bastard. That's what you get for trying to flee. Look at this guy. Fucking pepper displacing. Yeah, maybe if I make another set of armor, I'll put poison resistance on as a fucking top priority, because, yeah. You two down there. Oh, sorry. I don't need a staff of ice spikes. I can just produce as many ice spikes as I want. I have infinite destruction magicka. I can see a staff for a spell you don't have is useful, but I just don't use staffs in general. Well, by the way, because I have infinite destruction magicka, I can use a staff of destruction magic infinitely. The staff usage is based on your own magicka usage of the spell skill that it's based on. So, me having 0 cost in destruction magic means I have 0 cost in staffs that use destruction magic. Another warmonger on it. No, he just healed himself up. I thought it was another warmonger. I'm looking at him like, where the fuck's this other warmonger? No, it's just him. He just healed up at the last second. And that's the dude behind me. Yeah, by the way, see if you're standing there and you have telekinesis, you can just pull the key towards you, and that's another way into the room. You don't have to pick the lock. I like that workaround for mages, because you can only do that as a mage, and you're meant to be here as a mage. So having telekinesis just go whoop and bring the key off the bench was awesome. Hey, burn, Mitch, burn. Again, if I had not maxed out lockpicking, I would be prioritising every lock I could find that I hadn't opened already. Ah, let me just drop a couple of summons right in between you. Oops, never led the shot enough. Sell it. Sell them as well. If need be, I got the black market. I can just sell things to quickly get some weight back. Right, I'm going to ignore that door. I'm going to go along to the second door. And this one has a trap on it. We'll leave it for next episode. And I'll see you then, because that's the end of the episode. So,